Quick story. A business owner told me, Mike, I tried AI. Garbage. It doesn't work. So I asked, what did you type? He goes, write me a marketing email. And I said, well, that's like telling a new hire, go do customer service. No product details, no tone, no goal, no boundaries. Of course it didn't work. Welcome to In the Queue. I'm Mike Schiano. We talk about operations, customer experience, and practical AI, the kind that saves time and reduces rework, not the kind that just creates more noise. Today we're covering prompt engineering for normal humans, business owners, operators, and basic learners. And I'm going to give you prompts you can steal. So welcome aboard. You are in the queue. You know, when people say AI is smart, they assume it reads your mind. Well, it doesn't. It's more like a fast intern. A fast intern, as you know, can be amazing if you give them a clear brief. If you don't, you get a word salad that sounds confident and wastes your time. In operations, we already know this lesson. Unclear inputs create inconsistent outputs. That's why we use scripts, SOPs, QA scorecards. The prompt is the SOP for the model. So here's the shift. Don't think of prompting as talking to a chatbot. Think of it as issuing a work order. Let's make this stupid simple. A strong prompt usually has three core parts: task, what you want done; context, the information that matters; and format, what done should look like. That task, context, format structure is one of the most reliable ways to get usable output without being technical. Then I add 2 pro-level upgrades that are still beginner-friendly. Role, act as a. So you're telling the LLM, act as a support manager, an ops leader, an SEO expert, use CFO mindset, right? So you're giving it a role. You're telling it what you want the output to come from. And number 2, constraints: tone, length, what to avoid, required elements. Also, put the instruction first. Models respond better when the task is stated up front before long background. Really important. So we're transitioning our mindset here from a kind of a search engine type approach, which we're all programmed to do by using Google and Bing and all the search engines all these years. Now we've got to get a little more sophisticated on how we use this powerful new tool. And I'll give you 3 real-world scenarios. These are common in small business, and you tell me if you agree. And of course, I'd love your input. Mike at spscontact.com on this program and any others, and any questions you have. But here are some scenarios. Listen to these and see if they resonate with you and your business and your approach. The marketing email that failed, right? The bad prompt was, write a marketing email for my business. No surprise, the output is generic, like every email you've ever deleted. So here's the upgraded version using role, task, context, format, constraints. It's okay if you write this down or listen to the episode more than once, okay? And we're going to probably post this as a blog post on spscontact.com. So if you don't get it all and you want to just read it, you can go to our website. So here we go. You're a small business copywriter. This is the prompt, guys. So pay attention. You're a small business copywriter, and this can work in anything you're trying to generate. The task is write a marketing email that drives phone calls. Right? The context, my business is what your business is, HVAC, lawn care. We serve, give your city, right? Your location. Our best customers are, give a customer persona. You see, you're building this, you know this stuff. It's not hard. It's going to take a little bit of time for you to build these prompts correctly. But once you do, you can keep them in a library, right? And reuse them for different needs. So write a marketing email that drives phone calls. My business is X. We serve location. Our best customers are, give them some details. Our differentiator is, now this is key, right? Our differentiator is fast response, premium quality, or if you give a warranty, and our offer is, and then state your offer. And common objections. Give the AI common objections, price, timing, whatever you know your customers usually use. Format, subject line, preview text, an email body, and a PS, right? A typical email flow. And then the constraints, okay? Under 180 words, warm and confident tone, no hype, include one clear call to action to call or book an appointment. That prompt forces the model to stop guessing. It now has the raw materials to create something that sounds like your business. And a lot of business owners say, well, if I have to do all of that, what do I need AI for? Well, believe me, AI is going to take that structure, that beautiful role, task, context, format, constraints structure, and the details you've put in there. And yeah, it's going to take you some work. But then it's going to take it from there. And then it's going to ask you questions. Whatever tool you're using, ChatGPT, Perplexity, right? Any of the tools that are out there that you're using. And it's going to really provide better quality output to you based on that information that you give. Okay, here's another one, another example, customer support without legal risk. Okay, so another story, a small business gets a heated customer email, right? This product is defective. I'm posting this everywhere. If you prompt badly, AI might say the wrong thing, admit fault, promise something you can't deliver, or escalate the conflict. So here's something you could use. This is the AI prompt. You are a customer experience manager. Draft a response to this customer message. You paste in the message. Goals, de-escalate, protect the brand, move to resolution. Constraints on this would be empathetic, do not admit legal liability, offer 2 options, refund, replace, troubleshoot, call us, and keep it under 120 words. End with 1 question to move forward, and for the format, email reply only. Okay, this is a good, strong construction, structured for best response, highest quality response, so that you don't have to keep going. You see the detail here? You're setting boundaries and defining success. Now that's prompt engineering in plain English. And this is required. But the system, the AI tool, right, the large language model, LLM, begins to learn your tone, your business tone, and studies you and understands as you do this work up front. Takes some time. Not a lot of time, but it takes a little bit of time. You invest that time, you're going to get back huge returns. Here's another example for you, the Ops Playbook prompt. Okay, now this is big for small businesses. If you want to win as a small business, one, buy our new book. That's coming out, right? AI is coming for your business. It's going to be available soon. I promise you in the next few days, actually. So stay tuned for that. Secondly, here's where I think operators beat everyone. You can turn prompts into repeatable processes. Let's say you need an SOP for how your team handles missed appointments. right? Late arrivals, no shows. You need to create something. So here's the AI prompt. You're an operations leader. Create an SOP for handling customer no-shows. Give it the audience, right? So the audience would be new hire, day 3. Context. We schedule 30-minute appointments. We allow a 10-minute grace period. We confirm via text. We reschedule once without fee. We want a polite but firm tone. And the format of this, right? So you're telling the AI tool, the format is purpose, trigger, step-by-step checklist, exception handling, and QA checklist. And the constraints you put on this, keep steps numbered, right at 8th grade reading level. Now, you're not using AI like so many think, I'm going to use AI in my business. You're building operational assets faster, and you can standardize them across the business. This is where the power comes from. This is Mike Schiano. You're listening to In the Queue. We love having you here with us. So important, and I appreciate you for sharing if you like the show. Right? We talk operations, customer experience, practical AI, so that you can use this powerful new tool to just grow your business at exponential rates this year, starting right now with these examples, these prompts, prompt engineering. Now, if you want to look like an adult in the room with AI, do these 3 things. Build a prompt library for recurring work. Sales follow-ups, job posts, interview scorecards, SOPs, customer responses. Perfect for this. Frameworks exist because prompts get messy fast without structure and shared language. Use separators and headings so the model can't miss these critical requirements. Simple syntax, task, context. It improves clarity and makes outputs easier to parse. And add a self-check before finalizing, right? So you got to take your time here when you're building these. Don't rush through it to get a quick answer, something that you can just jam out. As I said, investment of time. Before finalizing, verify you included X, avoided Y, matched tone Z. It's not magic. It's just giving the model a checklist like you would in QA, right? You're running this like a business tool, partner, asset, rather than just another search engine. Does this make sense to you? I'm hoping you're following along and enjoying this and benefiting from this most of all. So let's close up here with an action step, because you can read all this, you can study all this, you can read all the AI prompt posts all over LinkedIn and all over Instagram, and everybody's giving out all this stuff. But without action, nothing's going to happen. You've got to take action. So let's do this, if you would. Pick one task you do every week and rewrite your prompt using the task, context, format. Then add role and constraints. Save it, reuse it. That's how you turn AI into a system, not a novelty. And that's how you separate yourself from 99% of your competitors. If you want, send me what you're trying to automate, marketing, support, hiring, SOPs, and I'll tell you the one missing piece to add to your prompt. Happy to do it. Mike at spscontact.com. And hey, if you know someone who would be an interesting guest here in the queue, let us know. There are a lot of smart people out there. We're going to bring them on. We've got some great guests planned over the next few weeks, and we're looking forward to speaking with them. I certainly hope you found this episode of In the Queue very helpful to your business. Remember, the prompt is the SOP. Please share the episode with your network. Visit us at spscontact.com, and as always, email me, Mike Schiano, at mike@spscontact.com. You have yourself a successful day.